So first off, I want to acknowledge that I understand this is a very hard time for these families who have come out, and we really appreciate for them coming out today. I will say that starting from the very first case in May, we were, because of that information that we gathered, when the second case came in, the person who actually had HUS, DHEC was able to put 2 and 2 together very quickly. We were able to jump on this and open that cluster investigation as soon as we had that information. Since that time, we have worked closely with the facility, with DSS, with the CDC, and followed all guidance that the CDC has provided the state in trying to find the source of this investigation and to break the transmission of this particular disease to other people who might have been in that daycare.
So how do you feel now? It's been since June 1st, since anyone's been sick. What does that say about this process so far?
So I will say that since it's been almost 14 days without anyone having any new onset symptoms, that I feel that hopefully we are over this process. That's a very good thing that we've gone 14 days with new onset symptoms.
Anybody have anything?
Yeah. Why was the daycare closed on June 7th, is whenever it was actually closed. Why did it take so long to close? Because I guess it took about 3 weeks total.
So once we had the initial information of the second case that had HUS, we were gathering information, gathering stool samples, interviewing parents and children that attended the daycare, as long as, in addition to faculty. With that information over that weekend, we received 7 confirmatory testing that came back for E. coli 0157H7. And because of that, that decision was made along with the daycare facility operator to voluntarily shut the daycare down. As far as the first case, I will say that those protocols were followed. That particular person had no symptoms and had no symptoms for up to 8 days prior to us investigating the situation. That person had gone through extensive teaching on hand hygiene, and so they were allowed to continue.
Did you know that her strain, did you know that her strain of E. coli could be transmitted after those 8 days, after that time period? Or was it, this is protocol, meet protocol, send her back to class, as compared to, we know that this strain can transmit further, but we're going to send her back to class per protocol? Like what?
So what that decision was based upon was the fact that in adults, shedding of the actual bacteria is much smaller amount of time.
So, did you know at the time that she could transmit that disease after she went those 8 days without showing symptoms?
The likelihood of transmitting that disease is very low.
Can you give me a
Couple more
percentage?
questions.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Could we confirm that the first case was a teacher, a female teacher?
I'm not to comment upon that. It has to do with private health information, and I'm not going to go there.
An employee at Learning Vine?
I'm not going to go there.
Did she pass it to the kid who?
I'm not going to go there.
Okay, I think that's
Thank you.